Hey Yarnies, welcome to episode 4. It is February 28th, 2026. It is a Saturday and I'm filming later in the day, so hopefully the lighting is okay. So I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here to see the fourth episode. I hope you can give it a like, subscribe, follow, comment. I enjoy chatting back and forth with you all. So let's dive right into it. So we're going to start with whips. So works in progress. The first one is my snow cone shawl. In my notes, I have that I only added one row to this. So hopefully I'll have more added next time. The reason I didn't add as much to this one is because I was super focused. I'm going to put this on this side. On my Berocco Cable Craze blanket block for February. For the snow cone shawl, I am using Emma's Yarn Advent 2022 with Folsom, which is the dark gray, and that is from LoloDidIt on her USA sock base. I'm using a Xiaogu needles size 6, which is 4 millimeters, and I started it on December 7th, 2024. I went back and watched my episode 3 video, and I said that I started that in 2026. No, I started this shawl in 2024. Okay, next is the Cozy Memories blanket. I know that I said I'm only going to show it once a month, but I've decided I'm going to let that be the last episode of the month. So, today, I took this with me to my niece's volleyball game, and I was able to get almost 20 rows on it. I'm still working on adding this robin's egg blue section block. And this is the rest of it so far. My nephew asked what I was knitting on, and I told him it was a blanket. And he goes, "Can I see?" And I said, "Sure." So I pulled it out and showed it to him, and he goes, "Wow, it's so big." He's 6. I'm like, yep, it covers my knees. It keeps my knees warm while I'm knitting. But hey, it's progress, right? So this is being knit on Xiaogu 3.25 millimeter needles. I'm calling it the Cozy Memories blanket. It's from Louise Tilbrook. She has titled it the Comfort Blanket KAL, if you wanted to find it. It's a simple mitered block type of pattern. I added 33 rows of this oak, which is one of a kind. And it's more than a robin's egg blue, but it's got blue speckles in it. I don't know if you guys can quite see that or not. Maybe you can see some back here on the back. But I'm really loving the look of this blue, especially with the other colors around it. That's one thing I'm loving about the quilt look of this blanket is that it's not made to like be in a certain pattern. I'm not trying to force it to be a certain color palette. It's grab and go. So that is the Cozy Memories blanket. I'll show this one again at the end of March. Put that one on this side. Okay, next is the Berocco Cable Craze blanket. This is from Berocco. And I'm using Berocco Vintage, but February's block is in the colorway Smoke. So it's a gray, a lighter gray. I've not measured this one yet. I don't know how tall it is yet. My January block, I was able to block it out to 18 by 18. So my goal is to get each of the blocks to be 18 by 18. So I need to measure this, and I'm super close to being done. I have one more group of 4, which will be this right here. It's what it'll look like to add onto it, and then I can bind it off. But before I start the last group of 4 and the pattern repeat, I want to measure this to see how long it is. This is Berocco Vintage in Smoke. I am knitting it on Xiaogu size 7, 4.5 millimeter needles. I started this block on February 10th, 2026, and I've added 96 rows to it since the last episode. I want to get this done today so that I can block it tomorrow, and that way I'm ready for March's block. I'm gonna set this over here. Don't fall, please. Thank you. Okay, so then in the last episode, I talked about the Papagino, which used to be the Wolf Moon socks. I did not touch those. I also did not touch the Halloween sampler. I've been so focused on that Berocco cable Craze blanket that those have taken a back seat. It's going to take another back seat too, and I'll explain that in just a minute. Finished objects. Okay, you're probably wondering why I have a hat on my head. Oh, hi, Mac. One of the finished objects I'm sharing, these are fingerless mitts that I knit for my mom. And she loves to keep her hands warm. So in 2023, I went to a LoloDidIt gathering in Lexington, Kentucky. It was so much fun. And we actually got to go to where her shop was. She's since moved as far as where that building is located. And I sent pictures back and forth to my mom, who went with me. She was working on some other things at the hotel room. And I was like, pick something out. So she picked this. It's an OOAK, which is another one of a kind. It's like a frosty mint green color with all of these rainbow speckles throughout. It's on her Loriginal base, and I held it double because the pattern is for DK weighted yarn. But she was specifically looking for yarn that would match this hat. So she's letting me borrow them for this episode so that you guys can see how they kind of go together. Yeah. So these are Take Flight by Andrea Mowry. But whenever I was notating in my planners and things like that, I call them Mom's Mitts. So let's see. I started these on January 1st, 2024, and I finished them on May 29th, 2024. I did take 2.5 months off of these because I was working on a different project, and then I went back to them and finished them. Mom enjoys wearing these when she is working around the house, or when she sometimes has to take the dog out to walk, like if Isaac, one of my brothers, is not there to do that. One of the things that's fun just with hand knits is one is taller than the other. And that's just, I wasn't being super diligent on notating my rows or anything like that. But yet it gives it personality. It makes them unique. Mom doesn't complain. And she wears these quite a bit. So it makes me happy when I knit things for people and they are knit worthy and they wear them and take care of them. And things like that. It just, I don't know. It tickles me. Okay. So goals for March. I want to finish the Berocco cable block tonight so that I could actually block it out tomorrow. And then I want to get completely through color 19 or further on the Snow Cone Shawl, which, by the way, that is the Snow Cone Shawl by Casapinka. I really want to try to add one more word to the Halloween sampler. And then, of course, I want to work on the March Berocco cable Craze blanket. And that block drops on March 10th, 2026. So yeah, that's all I have to show you guys today. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on TikTok. You can find me on Facebook, all under Sassy Fiber Arts. And then, of course, here on YouTube. Don't forget to subscribe. And I really appreciate you all watching and comment. I hope you guys have a great knitting time.